Also viewing this vehicle, I have the ability to pull up a trip history and understand all the locations in which this vehicle has traveled just today. Now I can begin to understand when the vehicle left this morning, from the address in which it left from. Now keep in mind, since this address is listed here, this is not a zone in the system. Most likely if this was a zone, it might say Customer A, Joe's Trucking, something to that effect, usually with a color-coded line underneath it to be able to understand the exact location in which this vehicle is from. So once this vehicle left this address, it drove for 33 miles, a total of just over 41 minutes. Once it stopped at its current location, it idled for about a second, and it stopped there for 5 hours and 16 minutes. I'm also able to understand the breadcrumb trail of the route that the vehicle took to get to this location by selecting on the address directly or the zone name. And the map will then show me a route in which the vehicle drove to get to that location. Now as I zoom in here a little bit, I am able to see where the vehicle started from. Moving over. I can see the vehicle started up in this area and drove down, and I will also notice that there are a couple of red lines on the route indicating, just like the legend stating, that there's a speeding event in those areas. As I hover my cursor over the map, I'm able to see that this vehicle was speeding in a 40-mile-an-hour zone doing 44. I can also see that this rule has been modified since this event occurred. And as I move across the route, I'm able to see the direct path in which this vehicle took to be able to get to its destination. Again, another speeding event, 72 in a 60. Another great feature about the trip history is these indicators on the left-hand side are going to help me understand rules that were potentially broken for this vehicle so during this time. So I can see if there is idling issues, speeding, after hours, anything that is potentially broken in the system from a rules perspective. This will be able to provide me a quick indication. So when I'm looking at a trip history, to turn this route off, I'm just going to click on the address. And now I can quickly look and hover over and understand what rules have been broken for each location to be able to quickly assess if I need to be able to look at that route.